Kimi Räikkönen is back. The Iceman shocked the motorsport world by switching codes at the start of last season. The full-time switch just 3 years after winning the Formula One title surprised many, and while there was some doubt he'd be back, his return for a second season was always part of the plan.
That always was our first option, and then there was some things that we needed to get sorted out, and in the end it's more or less the same story than last year. So.
He was quite committed to do more rallying this year. I'm very happy to be back, because otherwise we would have done 1 year for nothing.
Co-driver Kyle Lindström's sentiment is one shared throughout the service park.
It's very important to carry on and to carry on to build something with him for the second year now.
There's really no point to do 1 year and then give up and do something else. It's good that he's back here again, and you know, I'm sure he'll get faster as well.
I'm happy to see him back, especially because last year was his first season, so it was the first time on every rally. Now it's the second time on every rally, so he will have a bit more experience.
As expected, his opening season was a tough transition. Keeping it on the road proved to be the toughest challenge early on. But after a point-scoring finish in Jordan and a season-best 5th in Turkey, Kimi looked to have turned a corner. He was running 5th early on his tarmac debut in Bulgaria, but again it ended with frustration, which was repeated on home soil in Finland. He blotted his copybook game with another mistake in Japan, and even worse was to follow in Spain when he crashed out at Shakedown. French tarmac saw similar frustration. But he did at least round off the year with his 5th point-scoring finish in Great Britain.
Kimi knew that it's going to be hard. He knew that it's not just like coming from Formula One and being the star on the rallying world. So for us, more or less like we expected. Okay, the crash in the shakedown in Spain was something that we didn't expect to happen. But otherwise, we knew that we're gonna go off.
It was a tough season for him, but that was expected. A lot of, well, I'm sure he did learn a lot. You know, I'm sure all the media and everybody were expecting a lot more than himself or all the other drivers.
The new regulations will have certainly aided Räikkönen, as the whole WRC field are trying to adapt to the new cars.
It's going a bit in unknown because new cars, so nobody really knows which car is the best one, but we will see soon. I think it will be pretty close again, and hopefully we can have a stronger year than last year.
His handful of outings in an S2000 Fiat in previous years has provided valuable experience as he adapts to the new DS3.
I felt good when we had a test. Of course, not so much testing kilometers, but it feels more like a S2000 car in a way. It feels more light and more easy to turn. And, I quite like it, and so far it has been feeling good.
While the car is feeling good, another bonus, being back for a second season, is a set of pre-prepared pace notes for most events.
You've done the stages on the rally speed, so you know you don't remember the stages by heart, but you still remember some places and you know how to drive them. So it will make it easier, and I think that he's got a lot of experience from the pace notes and listening to the pace notes, and once you get more comfortable with that this year, then it's going to get easier.
After making a point-scoring start in Sweden, Kimi and Kai are missing the Mexican round to fit an extra test in, and their targets for the season ahead are already taking shape.
On the first section of the season, it's difficult to have goal, to do better than last year. So it means first finish the rallies and get points.
It's no point to talk about podiums or anything yet. If it happens in one rally, I don't mind, but like I said, it's still a long way to go.
We see how it goes. Only the second time, okay, it's easier than the first time, but we try to have a good rallies and see where we end up.